Hello, everybody. I think we're back from our little stream pre-roll ad. But thank you so much for joining me once again on a lovely little journey into Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous. I am your host. I'm your host as I cough up a lung. No, I'm your host, Rob. And, well, I'm here to play a game. The question is, are you here to watch me play? I think you are. So, let's do it. We're doing a pre-roll ad. We're going to probably play the game for at least 2 hours. That's the plan. I'm a little tired, to be totally honest with you, so let's see how far we can go. I will fully admit I am a bit low energy at the moment, but that's okay. You all give me energy to play these games. So let's get the show rolling as Wrath of the Righteous comes up on screen. Also, looks like desktop audio is not working. Is somebody in there that could tell me if they hear the game? I guess I could do this on my own too. Hold on. Yeah, I think I hear it. I think we're good. Alright, let's go. Looks like it wasn't working on my end there. Our march to Drezen continues. We've done Heaven's Edge. We went to the Mocked Rock. We've cleared out a lot of the north. Really? It's a matter of... Oh, there's Dougie. It's a matter of just waiting now for the next phase to happen. Unfortunately, it's going to be nasty when it does. What? Oh. We went to the wrong spot. Sorry. That's my bad, everybody. So, what are we fighting over here? We have a level 7. You guys need reinforce. You guys can't go any further. What level are you again? 4. We can recruit more again. You've seen how powerful they've been. Can 3, 4. Yeah, they'll do that. Just to have that 1,000 there, you know. And the reason why we're making this army is because they're going to meet up with them. I believe you can only take 3. So that makes you the stronger. There's 2 level 7s, which we really have to deal with. I'm getting them upwards because they could actually meet with the others. Meanwhile, get them out there. No points left. Alright, you're on your way. The extra troops actually would make them quite powerful. And we will actually what we'll actually do is we'll switch around some of them. Move the scouts out and put them in with the magic missiles. Have a day pass. See, if you haven't guessed, we're trying to stack the deck with my power base here. 6. Do that. I mean, they have more energy and are of a higher level. Does have more power and defense at the moment, but they got more attack. The army size increase is the real factor here. It gives us a better chance, I would say. But we're still gonna put them to the camp. And the power of the cudgel. Do we want to risk it, I guess, is the question. A lot of undead. I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's risk it, see if we can take out some undead right now. So, will we probably... Well, I guess we'll find out. Let's see. $27, 116. Ooh. Yeah, you're the biggest threat. The less of them, the better. Are you fucking kidding me? You fucking kidding me? Are you... but... Jesus Christ. We're really in trouble now. Yeah, we are fucked here, folks. Okay, so we're not ready. too powerful. What about our friends over here? Bet you they can take out that one. That's just Minotaurs. Alright. I think that's a possibility. Skip one more day and we'll give it a shot. Can they reach? Yeah, we can reach. Oh! They throw shit. I did not know they do that. Let's intercept. Ah, almost got them both. This is definitely easier than the other fight we've been dealing with. Good, 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 good. I think we lost all the clerics, though. Alright, at least we beat them. We got 2 archers back, 4 clerics, and the 7 Hell Knights. So the Hell Knights are the most important out of that group, so... Minotaur fall down, go moo. That is very true, Arcaloid. We got a nice little piece of treasure, and an Orc Double Axe +2. The Orc Double Axe is completely useless to us. Oh, we're getting Penetrating Strike. All spellcasting units have +2 bonus to AC. We don't have any spellcasting units, that's the problem. Magical Reserves, I think. Alright. Let's bring the magic missiles in. Well, we were able to take out one. We have the other level 7 there that we have to defeat somehow. That's probably going to take a couple of tries. Let's be real. Clerics have to go. Scouts have to come in. Pretty sure. Yeah. They're done. Yeah. It's going to be difficult to take out that other group because there's a lot of undead there, but I think we can accomplish it. I was afraid of this. Get ready for a big change, folks. You wake up in the middle of the night to screams and the sounds of battle. A moment later, Nevia bolts into the tent. Commander! Are you alright? Praise Desna! We're in trouble! The camp is under attack! Lan, bow in hand, is right behind her. The fools! This is no war camp. It's a garden party. I warned them to watch the sky. What's going on? It's a complete mess. The camp is on fire. Winged beasts are attacking from the sky, trying to snatch our people away. We need a mounted defense, and quickly. No time to fucking waste. 2 arms. And we got Lan with us. As of right now. Now's the time to put shit away. We're just gonna get rid of the ingredients at the moment. And the reason why is really simple. Oh, I don't want to get rid of that. We're gonna need the room. Oh, stop taking that. Alright. Throw these in there too, because we're gonna need the room. This is gonna be tough, because we're gonna be down several characters. It's gargoyles. As you can see, lots of gargoyles.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Actually,
You won't survive me.
lots of gargoyles. If this looks familiar, it's because it is.
Endure this. Did you see that?
So far, me and Lan are holding it, but whew. We're losing people too in the process.
Watch out for trouble.
There's Camellia. Camilla is hiding behind the cart, keeping to the shadows. She watches the chaos around her with squeamish apprehension. The butchered corpse of a crusader lies at her feet. Commander, is that you? Finally, get your forces under control, or they'll be massacred like sheep to the slaughterhouse. Are you, what happened to the soldier? Same thing that happened to the rest of your troops. If you don't hurry. You're right. I am but our army. It's an even sadder spectacle than usual. Let's move. Let's go! If these monsters thought we'd be easy pickings, they're in for a disappointment. We're gonna
open your heart to me.
We're gonna need you, honey. In fact, actually, how long does that last? Minute a level. Actually, no, you're like level 7, so.
Keep your calm.
Let's see, where else can we fight?
are many roads to success.
There are dead crusaders all over. Oh, there's Nura. She's acting very suspicious, Nura. Nura is panicking. She's running up and down, looking around frantically. She casts about and notices you, then dashes right towards you. Commander! Commander! What's going on? Save me! Wait a second, though. Why do you have a vial of alchemist fire on your belt? What? Where? Nura looks at the vial on her belt as if she's seeing it for the first time. Ah! Gargoyles! Ripping the vial from her belt, Nura throws it at the approaching monsters. You sneaky, sneaky girl. I'm not letting you get away with that, though.
I'll cut you wide open.
Make every strike count.
Thankfully, the gargoyles are... Did she make the fires worse or better? She made them worse. That would be my guess. Although I'm also acting on, prior knowledge. So I am cheating a little bit. This guy's a trooper. Let's get over here. If you're noticing, they're abducting people.
The spirits demand your blood.
Ooh, that hurt.
No fear.
There we go. He went flying. That's Sela. Sela stomps her armored boot on a gargoyle's wing and with all her might pierces the monster with her sword. Turning around, she yells to the soldiers, "Shit your pants over there! Come on, don't chicken out on us now! This is how we deal with them!" Oh, we should get this as long as we don't fail. Hold positions, everybody. Steel yourselves. Are you crusaders or cowards? Commander! The commander is here! We can fight! Stand up to those beasts! For the commander! For the queen! For Mendev! Sela, you're right. I'm fine, but your soldiers are panicking. Going down easily, not even putting up a fight. The veterans from Canabras are holding up alright, but the ones the Queen sent are greenhorns. A sorry sight. We'll teach them a lesson then. Yes, Commander. They'll be sorry they ever came here. Alright, we got Sela. Sela? Let's bring Finian back into the mix. A little less damage, but he will work here. We got some healing. What do we got? There we go.
take
I'll
you!
just have to resort to brute force.
You are left.
Yeah, there's the big fight.
So it comes to this.
You are today's sacrifice.
I won't lose all my men. Is that the best you got? Come on. Thank you. Do some healing. Got most of them. Unfortunately, we are losing some troops. Damn it. Erebeth, breathing heavily. Erebeth leans on her sword. Blood is trickling down her battered armor. Clenching her teeth, she looks hatefully at the monster before her. It bares its teeth in a mocking grin. I won't give up. In the name of Iomade, I won't give up. Erebeth, we're here. Hold on, we're coming. No, you won't. Surging forward, the demon knocks Erebeth off her feet with a sharp blow to her face. Then he leans over her limp body and sniffs. Young, healthy, strong. This one will be tasty. What a fine ghoul it will make. The monster's fiery eyes consider the people surrounding him, and finally fall upon you. For a moment, you feel a strange connection to the demon. As if there's no one here but the two of you. Bafflement, almost fear, crosses the monster's face. But then his grin grows even wider. Oh, there. That's the one she was talking about. So you are supposed to be my equal? You're just the same as your toys. Weak, fragile, tasty. Well, you let her go. I'm gonna rip your wings off, buddy. Are you threatening me, you mortal? I am the stuff of nightmares. Roll on the ground and shudder. Come on! I said shudder! Shudder! And who is she, then? Who told you about me? Ah, you don't know. You know nothing. That's why you're so brave. Because you're so stupid. Stupid! Got your powers by accident. Can't understand anything. And now you're trying to act all brave for me. Perhaps you'll be unlucky enough to meet her. But I'll destroy you before that happens. But maybe I'll give her your skull. And who are you exactly? Who am I? I am Nulkineth, the favored child of the great Cabriri. My name will be your undoing. Your life's end draws near. And I'm not even going to ask your names. Even you! He points at you with his clawed finger. His voice raises to a shriek, as if he's not threatening you, but rather encouraging himself. You are food! Food! Food and toys! What food and toys? You're playing with your toy soldiers, making your little troops march here and there, and sing their songs, but that's boring. My ghouls are much better. Come see what your soldiers will become when I've had my fun! You think we're actually equal, you fuck? No, not equal, not equal! I earned my power! The Great Ones gave it to me! Yours is just an accident. I will suck it out of you, along with your life. It will be so tasty. But later. First, I will take your toys. He runs his paw over Erebeth's hair. By the way, I just gotta say, this is hurting my voice a little bit. But, time to kill this fucker. I don't think so. A fortress in the mountain, where mortals once prayed to their little gods. This lost chapel, it is my rest now. Come see what happens to your soldiers when I play with them. Maybe you'll become one of my toys, too.
Commander, convene an urgent council.
Anivia shoots an arrow at the monster as it flies away. And they both vanish into the black of night. She looks at you, terror and resolution warring in her eyes. Before you can answer, she runs off to the camp headquarters. We got grab. We have a phylactery of positive channeling. Increases the amount of damage this does and increases healing by plus d6. Well, we're going to give that to Dayron, because he is the healing master. That really hurt my voice, by the way. I just want to go on record in saying so. Hopefully I won't be sore later. Well, looks like we repelled them, but we took some big damage. Just make sure. Oh, there are items we missed. Hold on. Grab everything, obviously. Obviously, the weapons are basically useless. But we can use them for gold once we find the quartermaster again. Not to the commander's tent. Horgus is here. Wilser is here. Isn't that something? The old soldier scratches his chin nervously. So they came from the sky, the monsters. They grab you up and take you back into the sky. What do we do now? How can we fight something like that? Take all my shit, and I'll show you how we fight them. Yeah, take that too. A little extra money. But we're set with our items at the moment. So we got Camellia. Let's see, Anivia's here. Nura's here. Horgus. A pale Anivia paces up and down in front of the map. Her face is pinched, her fists clenched, and her voice is unusually sharp. What's this fortress that scum was talking about? Where is it? Nura traps her finger on the map. Here! The Lost Chapel! Our scouts reported there was trouble brewing there, but this... Who did the monsters carry off? Erebeth and 24 soldiers, both recruits and veterans. After our squad was taken too, we're all that's left. He's talking about our party members. One of your companions, a tiefling, Woljif, I think. I last saw him running from the camp, but there were no monsters chasing him. I don't want to badmouth anyone, but I think he disappeared on his own free will. I'm very sorry. They also took the female knight in front of the small order who joined us after the crusade began. She always steered clear of me. I don't know why. So what was that thing that took Irabeth then? I'm not sure, but judging by your description, it sounds like a Nabasu. They're demons, sort of like bats. They can suck the life out of people and turn them into ghouls. Our scouts reported that ghouls were wandering around the chapel. Now we know where they come from. One more thing, the name he gave, Cabriri, that's a demon lord, the patron of ghouls. They say he was the first mortal to eat human flesh. After his atrocity, he died in agony and was reborn in the abyss, becoming the first ghoul. We can hope it only means that Kabibri was the patron of the demon who came to us. But it might mean that another demon lord has joined the Demon Alliance and is sending his troops here. Horgus, what about you? Where the fuck were you? Don't tell me you suspect me of worshipping demons. I'm one of you. I swear on any kind of deity or symbol. Or all of them in a stack. Some people, you do everything for them, and they still pillory you. Shut your trap! No one's accusing you of anything. You've been asked a question, so answer it. I did that wrong. Anevia's voice is soft, but the expression on her face makes the blood drain from Horgus's face. He sighs heavily. No one saw me, neither friend nor foe. I drank an invisibility potion hid under a cart. What am I supposed to do? I'm not a fighter or a wizard. If I'd stay in plain sight, I'd be on the missing list right now. Alright, we're departing as soon as possible. The demons won't feast for long. This piece is too tough for them. Let's not keep our friends waiting, or our enemies. Uphill again. Through the mud, no road. Well, I do hope these demons will be entertaining enough to make up for the inconvenience. Is everyone ready, Commander? We don't have much time. While we stand around here, our friends are being eaten alive. I'll run on ahead now to scout the area. Don't sit around here. Come after me quickly. We'll meet at the foot of the mountain. Yeah, we're not wasting time. She's not wrong about that.
Keep your calm.
Let's go. And there it is. The Lost Chapel. Now this is gonna be... a very, difficult fight. So, yeah, let's get ready. Anevia's here. Oh, Ninio's here. Anevia stares through her spyglass at a low fortification on the hill. Even at this distance, you can hear the blood-curdling screams coming from within. There! That's where they took them! Looks like the monster's having a feast! Anevia shudders. We got some survivors. They escaped somehow, but they'll never make it away from those gargoyles. That reminds me, look who I met here. She was just standing here blinking, as if she knew someone would come for her. What? Oh, yes. I must be admitted that gargoyle-born flight is ineffective and uncomfortable. By the way, did you know that gargoyles can be tickled by scratching their heels? Ninio plucks a thorny burr from her hair. I'll wait here. Send me the ones you can save from those monsters. I'll care for the wounded and get them to safety. But how are you holding up first? Alright. Better than the people in there. Is that demon in there? Well, I didn't see him flying away. I sincerely hope that wretched isn't thinking of leaving. especially when he personally invited us to this occasion. It would be the height of rudeness for a host. What you see on the hill? Just what Nura said. Gargoyles, ghouls, fresh ones. Has been long since they turned, and they didn't die pretty. Looks like the demons stormed the chapel at some point. But we don't have to worry about getting inside. There's a huge hole in the wall where the gate used to be. At least that's one piece of good news. Do you have extra healing wand? Actually, no. We're good. I'm going to the chapel. Save everyone you can, please. Anivia will not say her wife's name, but her eyes make the silent plea. Won't you be at risk here? Don't worry about me. I've been learning how to hide from monsters since I was 5 years old. If I don't want to be seen, I won't be. Iomade watch over you. Desna go with you. Alright, we got Nenio. We got some survivors and recruits now. And we got an uphill battle to climb. Speaking of which, what does Nenio have prep? She has some good stuff prep, so we're going to start with the important one for her.
Yes.
Here we go!
You've made your choice.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, fuck.
Done with you.
Good, that one's down. Oof. Gonna be small victories here and there. Is that you, little girl? The old soldier coughs and then shudders, but makes no effort to rise from the blood-soaked ground. A sharpened wooden stake protrudes from his stomach. Say something kind to me for one last... And here's our blessed little beggar. I was just beginning to think I'd never set eyes on that grubby little face ever again. But it seems that fate truly does watch over the mad. I don't know what fate is, but my grandma watches over me and my crow. Yes, of course, fate, grandmother, and crow. No, you won't die! Look! Healing radiance glows in her fingertips. I still have spells! You don't have to die here! Moving with effort, the soldier pushes her hand away. No, I'm finished. They bit me. The pestilence is in the wound. I can feel it. Soon I'll be like them. Run away before it's too late. I think the old fellow is right. You or I could heal an ordinary wound, but we stand little chance against a ghoul bite. Come along, Ember. The longer we stand around out in the open like this, the more likely we are to end up back in the gargoyle's clutches. Deran looks disheveled and slightly disoriented, and his shoulders tremble with excess tension. No, please! Don't give up! I'll carry you! You can't die! Your granddaughter is waiting for you at home! The crow on Ember's shoulder croaks sadly, as if confirming her words. Granddaughter, yes. You remind me of her. Boisterous little thing, but you can't lift me. No, I can't be helped. Death comes for us all, little girl. I have made my peace with it, and you should too. She doesn't take no for an answer. She looks around and sees you. Look, it's the commander! He can definitely help you! Ember swiftly pulls the stake from the soldier's body and heals the wound with a spell. How the hell did you all escape? What? Oh, there's a well further up. It serves as the entrance to a small cave where the gargoyles stash their treasures. They obviously took me for the same. The flattery. They obviously thought I wouldn't be able to get out on my own, so they left me there. But I did get out. Though I paid dearly for it. I've got scratches and dirt all over me. Deran briefly falters and adds with affected nonchalance, and when I say treasure, I don't mean anything truly valuable. There's nothing down there worth your attention. What about you, Ember? They wanted to make me stop moving like the others, but they couldn't. It just didn't work on me. Their claws froze everyone else like statues, but I ran away. What's inside the chapel? It's very scary in there. Everyone gets killed and then turned into ghouls. The people are always screaming and the wind demon is always laughing. What about you, soldier? Can you walk? I told you, you don't have to die. Not here, not today. And what should I do? I can help you fight the monsters, but perhaps there'll be more help down there with the Nevia. I have the same question, Deran winces. You know, I must have heard at least 1,000 stories about the horrors of the war with the demons and the nightmares of the world wound. I was raised on them and surrounded by them. I even lived through some of them myself. But none of it prepared me for what happened here. I can't imagine how much wine it's going to take to banish from my memory the moment when I found myself alone and surrounded by monsters. And that's why I very much want to go with you to see the monsters quake in fear. It's only fair. Alright, Deran, you're with me. Ember, help the people at the camp. Sure! How can I say no to a request like that? Which, by the way, have that. Boost your channeling, my friend. We might need muscle power, though. Oh, hold on.
Save the last one for me. Go for their hearts!
You won't survive me.
No glory without risk! I'll remove this obstacle.
Out of my sight!
They're all going after me.
Is this a mock fight?
Take out the hunters at least. Get a little healing in.
There are many roads to success.
You're irrelevant.
You do me a favor.
I'll just have to resort to brute
I'll cut you
force.
wide open.
Into the fray!
Your world in crimson.
Whoa! You went fucking down quick. Oh shit. Alright.
I refuse to accept their statement.
Oh, we're surrounded. That's bad.
So it comes to this.
Spirits demand your blood.
It's gonna help us. Fuck! I'm dead. That means we're gonna restart. Ah, fuck! Oh, we gotta restart all the way back here? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Watch out for trouble.
That was the most heartfelt and angry fuck I've heard in a while. That actually annoyed me. That we're back here.
I'll just have to resort to brute force. So it comes to this.
This is gonna be...
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Made your choice.
This is actually annoying me, sadly. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to do it again. On the plus side, though, at least we know what's coming, so we'll take care of it all.
Did we find trouble? No, they did. You won't survive me.
Ah! Fucking die. Just die quickly, please. What makes it worse is I didn't even see myself go down. That's what annoys me the most. Oh well.
Keep your calm. Knowledge is the key to victory.
Let's heal up a bit. We're gonna be leveraging a lot of potions, I think, now. Camellia in here now. We need Camellia because she's the only one that can pick locks now for the team. We lost Woljif for the time being.
Endure this!
The world in crimson!
Oh, for God's sakes, come on! Something I learned from older games is save after every fight. As much as I can quote that rule, I almost never follow it. Then I have something like your fuck moment, and I give up the game for cooldown time. Well, I can't do the give up at the moment. Too wound up to do that. But yeah, I can understand that. It's honestly not that big of a deal. Seriously, like, all we have to do is just not worry about, like, voice acting it for a bit, and we're fine. We'll just get back to that section. Where are they?
Make every strike count.
Have to resort to brute force.
You've crossed the wrong line.
Shows you though how much of a critical hit can just fuck up your day. Apparently, though.
I'll cut you wide open.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Ah, well.
A bright future awaits us.
Do the quick heal there, and we'll do more in a minute. I'm not even gonna spend time with this demon. I think after we get back to where we were, we're gonna take a quick ad break.
Commander.
Which is basically right now. But we are just grabbing any loose ends at the moment.
Focus on the goal.
And by loose ends, I mean items that we're gonna resell and all that shit, so... I think that's everything. Yeah. Alright, let's get back in there. By the way, are we also over encumbered? No, everybody's light still. Okay.
Keep your calm.
Do Wilser first. We'll do our chest, because I said I would actually put shit away. All the ingredients are going in, basically. Except the diamond dust. Because the diamond dust are actually we'll need. Where is she? Alright, we're going fast. Or we're back to where we were, at least. Obviously, I gotta heal myself. No, actually, no, I don't. They do it for us. That's good. Now, let's not make the same mistake. Save it right here first. we're gonna basically do the same move, so I'm thinking we actually might put Ninio back.
Last one for me.
No glory
The
without
spirits
risk.
demand your blood.
So it comes to this.
You won't survive me.
Oh dear. Ninio actually might be dead in a minute.
You are today's sacrifice.
I actually don't. She has the utility we want, but she's not really equipped
What's
to
on
fight.
your mind? I wonder.
Help it a little bit.
I will help where I can.
There's a second fight up here, right? Oh no, we get them first. Let's bring Daron. We're gonna send Ninio back later. Alright, so we are back where we want to be. Evil. That's law. That's useless. Personal potion of haste. Might want to keep that.
There are many roads to success.
Save the game, because, you know.
Let's have some fun. Endure this.
Into the fray.
You've made your choice.
Go for their hearts.
Make every strike count. Out of my sight.
Yeah, they're just going after me, apparently. Actually, do the big heal.
I'll cut you wide open.
Still went down. Fuck you. It's going to annoy me, these guys.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Let's see, what can we do? That's the first group. Still didn't save the soldier.
I will guide.
Here comes...
No fear.
Oh, this is bad.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Almost got him, too.
You won't survive me.
Let's have some...
The light. Take you.
The spirits demand your blood.
Ugh. Let's see, what can you do? What can you do? You got false life. Let's do that. I don't trust it. We need more front line.
Are we ready to move out?
About the party. There they are. An armature. Oh, it's the Hell Knights.
You are today's sacrifice.
Thank you for amusing
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
There's our first hint of the ghouls. Yaker salutes you with his mace covered in blood. This time those winged beasts won't defeat us. We escaped and we're ready to chop them to bits. Ready we are. Ready we are. Speak for yourself. Gods, why did I ever go on this crusade? I could have stayed home, picked mushrooms, milked my goat. Does Regil still live? Yes, he's here somewhere. He managed to help a few of your recruits escape, and he's already made a decent fighting squad out of them. Spoiler guy, I love these games, like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and other Infinity games where crits explode the victims. Yeah, kinda. How'd you escape? They didn't even get a chance to take us prisoner. It was too dangerous to fight a gargoyle while it's carrying you in midair, but once it starts to land, it becomes vulnerable. We escaped their claws over the slope and took the weapons from the fallen. Lo and behold, Regil the ranged fighters are back and ready to serve. Are there any prisoners left? Yeah, there are many. We retreated to regroup, hoping for reinforcements, and you proved us right. I see not everyone here still boasts your fighting spirit. Yaker looks at disdain at the recruits sent by the queen. Yellow-beaked snot noses. They'd never seen a real fight. If it wasn't for us, they'd all scatter and the gargoyles would pick them off one by one. Hell Knights execute such cowards on the spot to serve as an example for the rest. Stop scaring the wretches. I don't want to knock the kid. We'll go with good for now. Stop scaring him. There's no public executions in the army right now. Yes, Commander. The order not to frighten the recruits will be executed. Yaker answers in a brisk tone, coming to full attention. Retreat to the foot of the hill. Find Anivia and wait for my return. Affirmative. At least we have some guys that survived. Any others? I don't believe we are... We still are hasted, right? For 2 seconds. Yeah, it's not going to matter.
Focus on the goal.
Get here! Down here, quickly! Oh, that's Sociel. Sociel leans over the body of a woman clad in a Hell Knight's black armor. Although she is obviously dead, he whispers a prayer and casts a healing spell to no avail. His face twists in pain and he shakes his head, refusing to believe this is happening. Wake up! Please, wake up! Did you know her? No, not her. We were brought here together. I admit that I was caught off guard when gargoyles grabbed me and dragged me off. The recruits must have been terrified. She did well, though. As soon as the monsters were about to land, she twisted out of their claws and helped us all escape. Sociel takes a heavy metal shield from the dead woman's hands and considers its intricate decoration. The shield. I prayed my eyes deceived me in the darkness, but now there's no doubt. Cher Bagheera, this is my brother's shield. It was kept as a relic in our church for centuries. We used to gaze upon it as children, imagining the adventures of its previous owners. When Trevor went to the crusade, he took the shield with him. Biting his lip, he looks at the dead woman's blood-spattered face. Who are you? Where did you get it from? In the name of Shellen, why didn't you talk to me while you were alive? Maybe her squad mates or her commander will be able to tell us something. Yes, yes, they must know something. When we're finished with this cursed chapel, please ask the Hell Knight commander about this woman. It's unlikely he'll talk freely with me, but for now, whoever you are, thank you. He gently closes the eyes of the dead woman and takes hold of the shield by its leather straps. To arms! I need you to actually go to the foot of the hill, Sociel. Very well. I'm afraid that many will need healing. Yeah, we're going to need at least one of the healers there. I think that's the well he got out of.
We will win this war.
Do we have the shield? No, we don't. Huh. Oh, Sociel has it, that's why.
Keep your calm.
Also, let's save it here. Help! Somebody help! A wounded warrior laying among the mutilated lifeless bodies cries out for help. It's hard for her to shout. Her cheek is torn and her teeth are showing through the wound. Ah, damn it! You know that means it's a trap. Sia throws out her arm in a warning gesture and whispers out in the corner of her mouth. Not bodies, ghouls. Alright, let's prepare.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Crusader is in
What better way to do it with a fucking fireball? Oh, the woman was actually needed help. Huh.
No glory without
So
risk.
it comes to this.
The spirits guide me.
Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos.
Yeah, I am lucky Sela was there. Oh, there's more.
Go for their hearts!
Oh, there's Regil.
I'll cut you wide open!
Guide my blade.
You were nothing before. It was a flaw. Now I take
Oh, no, you don't.
Mind over muscle.
serve as an example.
Stop whining. Raise your weapons. Ready your defense. You wounded. Hold your torches up. Did the Queen send us soldiers? Looks more like a sewing circle. Commander! As he sees you, Regil throws his fist in the air despite some claw wounds. He's chipper and full of fighting spirit. Ready to report on the situation. We organize an escape. There are no fewer than 36 gargoyles and ghouls in the fortress. We lack sufficient forces for a confrontation, so we withdrew. Look, a Hell Knight stooping to help his allies. I never thought I'd be glad to see your face, Regil. I will always preserve the lives of allied forces. If you thought in terms of efficiency in achieving your goals, as every fighter should in this war against the demons, you would be far less surprised at my actions. How did you escape? Gargoyles are used to dealing with weak and poorly trained fighters. Civilians, near enough. During our first battle with them, we weren't at our best. But while they grew confident in their victory, we studied their habits. They become vulnerable when they are preparing to land. It's a simple matter to free yourself from their claws. The rest is a question of skill. Gargoyles really just won't leave you guys alone, huh? It's not about my unit, Commander. The gargoyles seem to know precisely in which tents to find their targets in. Another thing. Do you recall the fire at the camp? Gargoyles don't have incendiary weapons. The flames were what guided them to us. I don't know what Commander Tierblade and her celebrated watch are getting paid for. It's clear as day there's an enemy spy in your camp. What's going on in the chapel, then? It's a slaughterhouse. Even I almost threw up. The demon, you see, just killing and eating his victims isn't enough for him. He's inventive. Regil exhales the last word with disgust. This can promise nothing good. Send your fighters to the foot of the hill. The survivors are gathered there. Consider it done. Am I to retreat with them or come with you? I need you with me, buddy. Affirmative. Goodbye to Nenio. Let's bring ourselves Regil, who actually needs healing. Holy shit.
Speak with your actions, not your words.
Okay. Well, that was a very shitty healing. I'm burning through the potions first, because we can do that. He does have some tricks up his sleeve. Actually, what is this? How long does the blur last? A minute a level. He's 7 levels, so let's get that on him. weapon. And scroll of protection from evil would be good. Actually, no. Yeah, do that. Camellia, take another scroll. Sela and myself, I can try scrolls. Should probably grab a fireball for myself. Alright. Let's save it here. Grab all their stuff first. Why are you two back here?
I'm curious.
Let's get to the exciting part.
Oh, we got more. Now they're just dropping them off the fucking tower. Rusty blades and jagged shit. Okay. Let's free this guy. By the way, there's a hidden area here that we need to get to also. That's gonna be kind of important. Got actually two hidden areas, so we gotta figure out.
Spirits demand your blood.
Here they come!
Retreat is not an option.
Yeah, there we go.
Together, we stand.
You have a +1. You know what? You can actually take Finian. Without really changing much. It's 14 and a 9. And 14 and 9. Yeah, that's perfectly fair. Give him Finian for now. You have bow arrows. I didn't notice that.
There are many roads to success.
Inheritor, don't leave me in the darkness. Deliver me from evil. I used to pray to that fool too, but what's the point? Things got so much better after I renounced her. Remember how many years we've been friends? Should we really let religion come between us? This army is more fun than the Crusaders. Come on, friend. Renounce her. Come to us. All your friends are already here. Shows you what we're dealing with. Renounce her or we'll devour you. I will fear not evil, for you are with me, Iomade. Good man. Good man. Fuck yeah. That's what I want to see with my army.
I will guide.
Ghouls. Bring him back here.
Kneel before
the
me.
fray.
Oh, that's a succubi.
You've made your choice.
Ooh, that's really bad. There's another one up there.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Your
Get rid of this asshole. Come on. There we go. Ooh, that guy could be a problem.
What's over there?
He had some good shit on him, though. Jesus. Well, there's a perception check over here that we all miss, apparently. Which means there's something hidden that we are not getting. Oh well. Oh, Well, we're making progress, though. I am going to take a moment, though. I am going to play an ad, because we actually have been going pretty decently without doing an ad. I will be right back, everybody. Hi, Gumstitch. Oh, I can't play an ad. Pre-roll is off. Never mind. We'll do it in a second, then. See, I can't see it because, you know, I don't have a second monitor. There's a Kabiri cultist. That's, ooh, that's bad.
This one's mine.
The light. Take
You are today's sacrifice.
You too.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Alright, there we go. What are you doing, Shabagera? You should be going after this guy. Holy fuck, he just melted, I don't know, 110 damage. What bullshit did he just cast?
Press the attack! Retreat is not an option. Shall survive this ordeal.
Shit. Shit.
You won't survive me.
Come on. Oh god, there's more of them.
Kneel before me.
Motherfucker. Da.
In our tactics.
Your performance.
Half of them went down.
Our tactics.
Fuck! Come on, Dayron. You gotta knock some of these out.
Endure this.
Seela's still standing.
I will see to your demise.
This will leave a bruise. Into the
Shit!
This is it.
Wow, that's like 3 or 4 waves of ghouls? Alright. Adjusting tactics, Sal. Don't you dare send me back to the beginning again. I wonder if we can actually go see if we see that thing that's over here. Nope. Alright, this will be the time where I'm gonna take a quick break now. Actually, pre-roll is off for another minute still, so I guess we will keep going. Let's see. Hellfire Strike. Order of God Claw.
Open your heart to me.
Oh, the waiting is never fun. Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Just put all the stops right now.
Decide already.
Actually, that will be very useful for you. A little resistance. And keep the prayer handy. Yeah. Alright. We are buffed beyond crazy.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
I'll cut you wide open.
That's a critical hit I want to see.
Retreat is not an option. So it comes to this.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The world in crimson.
Alright, that time he's fucking down quick, so that's good. Now we just have to knock out the rest of the ghouls that show up. Ooh, that's a lot of them, though. That's a lot of them.
You won't survive me.
Okay. We can do this. We can do
The
this.
spirits demand your blood.
You've made your choice.
We can do this. That's more like
This
it.
is how it feels.
Camelia's down. She's not dead. She's not dead.
No fear.
It's the key. Oof. We are at medium. What is this? Honorable Judgment. Oh, an actual hook hammer. If the wielder of this +2 gnome hook hammer has any lawful alignment, the first hit during a round they land on a creature with any chaotic deals an additional d6 holy. I have to use that. Sorry, Finian. The Mind Rapier needs to do its thing. I mean, I guess we could just give Finian to Sela.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Alright, well, we killed them all.
Keep your calm.
That was lucky. I'm going to save it again. And again, I'm going to attempt a ad this time. So, I'll be right back, everybody. We're going to do a quick ad break, and then we'll finish up playing through this entire ordeal. How's that sound? So, I will see you in a moment. Hello everybody, I'm back. Are you ready for more of a fight? I know I am. Let's do it. So this is just just getting up to this area has been, well, difficult if you haven't noticed. Welcome to the slaughterhouse. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Ah, we lost Visali. In the visage of the ghoul before you, one can barely recognize the armor of Visali Rathamus, your regimental cleric. His fuzzy gray beard is gone along with his other hair, and his once lively face has grown gaunt and livid. The skull of the old cleric is cracked open and whitish larvae wriggle inside, but this seems not to bother him at all. Heretics, dirty slaves to false gods! The cleric paces up and down before a desecrated altar, on which an unholy symbol of Cabriri has been drawn. A group of ghouls have brought the soldiers to kneel before him. Renounce your idols! Bow down before him who gnaws, or you shall be sacrificed upon his altar. No, never! Holy Almade, hear me now! I will gladly die before I renounce you. A sacrifice. The old man's claws sink into the soldier's body. Shuddering in pain, the latter whispers a prayer through his teeth. Well, who will be the first to taste flesh? Who will take Cabreri's communion? I will! A pale woman looks at the cleric. Her eyes are glassy with madness. I renounce Serenray. Hail to Cabriri! I will do anything! Anything you say! Cowardice, treachery! This is what happens when an army lacks discipline. I beg to differ, Paralictor. I believe your order's training is underpinned by the belief that the soldier should fear his commander more than any enemy. But I ask you, what hideous specimens must you have as officers to ensure your rank and file fear them more than something like this, for instance? Even you are less horrifying than a walking corpse with worms wriggling round in its cracked skull. You are wrong, Count. You only think I'm less horrifying because you've never been trained by me. If you'd like, I can arrange a session for you. I'm open to experiencing life in all of its variety, but in this I prefer to cleave to my ignorance. It's gonna be a tough one. We got a plus 17, or we could do the Aeon Mythic Path, but we're not doing the Aeon Mythic Path. So, plus 17, Chaotic Diplomacy. Are we going for it? Yes. Remember that your spirit is free. No demon worshiper has the right to give you orders. Fuck! Ah, that annoys me. Horror, despair, and confusion paint the bloody faces of the soldiers. Their eyes shift between you and Visali. Suddenly, a figure in simple armor appears from the shadows that fill the church. Fear not, warriors. It is time for the darkness to yield. Well, this got fucking nasty quick.
Into the fray! The light will take you!
Oh, there's a fucking trap there. Oh, shit.
This one's mine.
Let's grease him. Poor Dayron, he's slow.
Never too old for this.
Press the attack.
Amelia? What do you got for me, hon? Arrow of Law. There goes Visali.
You are today's sacrifice.
Amelia, I need you to take out that trap.
I hope you appreciate this.
Before we lose anybody else.
Go for their hearts. Crusade prevails.
A very naughty trap indeed. Yes, lessons learned. Yes, it is. The queen greets you with a nod as she closely examines her sword. Her lips are pursed and her eyes are burning with rage. This church, I knew it well in its days of grandeur. I remember the voices of 100 warriors soaring through its vaults in a common prayer. I remember the holiness of the rector, the weight of his hand on my forehead when the blessed before battle. On this very spot I stood with my 3 friends who would not live to see this day, but to see the den of depravity those demons have turned it into. It's almost more than I can bear. Darren's eyes widen in astonishment. The simple armor deceived me, but I'd know that voice anywhere. What? The queen stops him with a raised hand. Not now. We have to put an end to the evil that's at work here. We surely will. Canabras was the first step. Purging this church of demonic filth is our second, and Drezen will soon follow. Well, then off we must go. I'll get these soldiers to safety. You can stay and clear the area, Commander. Oh, my grease is up still. Let's get rid of that. That's a lot of dead bodies, by the way. And we finally suffering from heavy encumbrance. Ooh, Shield of Magical Retribution. That's a light shield. Whenever the enemy hits the wielder of the shield with any touch attack, melee or range, it suffers 2d6 force damage. That's sweet. You can use bucklers, right? So we can give this to... She has Divine Protector, which is actually pretty good for her. We just have a heavy shield +1, so I don't see a reason why we wouldn't use this. Ditch the leather armors. We do not need them. Amulet of Agile Fists +2. That's basically would go on land, but you know, don't need it right now. We have a Bear Endurance on right now, but it's about to go away. I didn't even realize that. Ah! Secret doors, everybody! We'll get to that in a minute. Or not, if the game goes. For some reason the game really froze there for a sec. The altar excused the last remains of holy power that once ruled over the place. The corruption of the abyss retreats in the face of a cleansed relic sanctified power. Well, that's good. Knowledge Arcana.
My expertise prevailed.
Drawn in blood in the desecrated church, it is covered with the unholy symbols of the Lords of the Abyss. Yeah, that doesn't shock me. Camellia, if you mind opening the chest.
I am helpful, am I not?
Alright. We have some places to go. This is where we're supposed to go. But this leads us somewhere else. We gotta go somewhere else. Obviously. Actually, going down here leads us to something specific. And before you... Yeah, there's probably gonna be a fight and demons and shit, so let's be ready. There it is. I knew there was a trap.
I'll watch your back.
Camellia.
The spirits guide me.
that's fucking golems. Okay. That's not good. How do you fight golems again? Very carefully, I would assume.
welcome your company.
Okay. What do we got left? We don't have any spells left, really. That's not good.
I'll cut you
Let's go to
wide
town.
open.
There's only 2 of them. We'll probably kill one before it kills me.
This pain is
Yep. Oh,
excruciating.
that's really bad. Goodbye. Why is it going after Camellia?
the spirits demand your blood.
It was very nice of the golem to stand there.
I'm curious.
Loot time.
I will guide.
Zacharias toward eternity. That's his journal that we're after here. Generic loot.
Focus on the goal.
Hello. Yeah, let's just use one of those lockpicks. Nothing crazy in there, but... Nope, I missed something in the corner. So that journal from Zacharias there, he is a dude that became a lich, and getting the journal there is one of the steps, along with his fucking wand, of becoming a lich yourself. Which we're not gonna do. So I'm kind of collecting it for no reason, I guess, but, you know. Just throwing it out there for everybody. It's a thing that's in the game. And we do learn shit from reading that book. Learning shit from books is actually good. It can give you extra options for talkie sections.
Rules are made to be broken.
You need to heal Camellia. There's also the door over here. Another big room.
Watch out for trouble.
More golems. Alright.
Retreat is not an option. I will practice my combat abilities.
Oh my goodness. Learning shit from books is actually good. Rob 2022. Yep.
This will leave a bruise.
Oh dear. Come on. The other golems were easy. Why is this one harder? Just not getting through. That's why. Guess there's no real reason to be in here. Oh, there's some stuff. Dead flies on the cups. Loot. Scroll of Summon Nature's Ally. That's pretty snifty. And kind of useless, but, you know. It's there. Anything else? Ah, there we go. Flare Burst. That actually could be useful. That's that chamber. That's that chamber. I believe there is one more. Yep. The library. And a lot of little scraps of things.
Wow.
There we
There
go.
are many
That's the
roads
big
to
one.
Success.
A hidden door. There he is. You see an undead man dressed in a style popular among Mendevian crusaders 100 years ago. Though long decayed, his expansive adornments indicate high status, and the clean and functional cut of his suit places its wearer in a military profession. The undead man sizes you up with a lordly glance. Greetings, Crusader. You have the honor of meeting Zacharias the Lich, the last warden of the newfound sanctuary and master of this place. I sensed you as soon as you stepped through the gates of my stronghold. There is something in your bag that belongs to me. Give me my wand, and as my oath dictates, I shall give you a gift. What's this? The Zacharias is an unholy walking corpse. The legendary hero, righteous of the righteous. The man after whom six of my acquaintances from the most pious noble families were named? Oh, I cannot wait to tell everyone about this. Who should I write to first? The Right Honorable Baron Zacharias? Or the revered Abbess Zachariah? Darren doubles over in laughter. Sela grips her weapon and chokes out an oath. A lich. An actual lich. This isn't a laughing matter. We might not get out of this alive. Okay. The dark energy coming from the Lich draws a response from inside you. A surge of power, similar to what you felt in the bandit cave, suppresses and overwhelms all your feelings and fills you with new sensations. You lose control over your own body for a moment as your hands, as if alive on their own, dive into the bag to take Zacharias' wand out. You would swear that it trembles with impatience, like a dog too long away from its beloved master. So if we give it to him, we're going on the Lich Mythic path. Which is bad. I'm sticking with the chaotic on this one, I think. Let's get a clap in. You've made yourself a lich while demanding that everyone else revere you as a holy hero. What a marvelous trick. You have my respect. The lich seems confused. For a moment, he keeps his silence and then adds with a trembling voice. I could kill you right now for your impudence, but you will play a different role in my plans. Will you give me the wand or continue to waste my time? Yeah, we're not giving him the wand. That's a really bad idea. But we're also probably going to get our asses kicked by him. You will not cheat death today, buddy. The green radiance in the Lich's eyes fade. What a pathetic sight. A mortal refusing power over death. I have wasted enough time on you, and now you will repay me. I shall transform you into a zombie and send you to Canabras, where you'll return my wand to where it belongs. I hope the next Crusader to come calling will be wiser. Reaching out to you with his bony hand, the Lich casts a spell. The wand leaps from your hand by an invisible force, and loss fills you with a strange feeling, as if something dark and ominous which settled in your soul when you found the wand was just violently wrested from you.
Close ranks. I kneel before you.
This is going to be really bad. Is he chaotic or lawful? That's actually a good point. Neutral. Alright.
Endure this!
That's your weapon, actually. Oh, he has displacement, the cheeky fuck.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Actually, we can do something about that displacement. Or not! Just die. Why not? Fuck. Oh my god.
Your performance is lacking. You
Well,
are lacking.
I'm dead, period, so this doesn't fucking matter anymore. Yeah, we're not obviously gonna join with the Lich. That's just ridiculous for the character. We are gonna have to be careful how we approach this guy. Oh, really? We go back to the room? Fuck you, game. You know what?
Watch out for trouble.
Let's just go to him first. When we're fresher.
Rely on me.
Ready? I'm gonna try fight him first, then we'll fight the other things. Be a little fresher.
Together we stand.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Let's just kill him.
The light take you.
Bless my weapon. Actually, let's do that. Smite him.
This is not my time yet.
What the fuck did he just do? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Alright.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
This is glorious.
Well, maybe fighting him is just a waste of fucking time. That's good. Okay. So, I think what we're going to have to do... It's going to be one of those things where we're going to have to reclaim the entire area, then come back and take him out. At least that's what I'm expecting. So... Oh, shit. Yeah, we cannot beat that power right now. Which I guess I shouldn't be surprised about, since he is a fucking lich. Let's get out of here. You know, we'll go back after the golems instead. At least clear those two out.
Do not fear.
Have to
Do
resort
not
to brute
waver.
force.
This'll leave a bruise.
Or not.
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
I'm just not getting anything done. Jesus. We did so well against the golems before. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Why do I put myself in these positions? Admittingly, though, last time I was in this room, I didn't fight him. I just got the Lich Path just to see what it would look like, basically.
Watch out for trouble.
Yeah. I'll have to come back.
Keep your calm.
But we know he's here. That's the key part. I mean, you could always join the Lich. I don't want to join the Lich. Why the fuck would I... Well, I mean... We're playing it as like a chaotic good, chaotic neutral type character. Like, Lich is neutral evil. That just... No, I really don't want to join the Lich. To be honest.
Me already.
Oh, man. Got blessed for 5 minutes. We're fine. It's a pretty chaotic thing to join them. I mean, yeah, but... Yeah. Liches get stitches. Okay. These ghouls have been maimed even more brutally than the others. Bulky lenses are sewn over their eyes, and various tools, from scissors to drills, are attached to their fingers. Their bodies are pincushions for long, rusty needles, threads still in them. They are plying their work on bound-up soldiers, still alive but with no strength to even moan from the unbearable pain. One of the ghoul craftsmen works his finger blades dexterously, slowly removing the scalp from a female warrior, all while chatting to her cheerfully. "You don't need this hair. Ghouls don't have any. And it would fall out anyway. Yours is good, though. Nice and long. We'll make a thread out of it. Hair makes good thread. Maybe we'll use it to sew something into you. Too bad paladins can't become like us. The light they have inside burns away our gift too quickly. I used to have a good paladin friend when I was alive. We both got bitten. I was transformed, but he stayed the way he was. I had to gobble him up. That was too bad. If he hadn't believed in this little goddess, he'd still be having fun with us now." Another methodically tears off a soldier's fingernails one by one, sewing on razor blades over their place. "The living like to swing their swords. When you're one of us, you'll forget all about all those silly weapons with handles. Better to kill the enemy with your hands. Sink your fingers into their meat. Let the smell out. Feel the warm blood spraying. That's what happiness is. How terrible, disgusting, indecent. This talk about meat and blood makes me sick." Camellia inhales deeply and licks her lips. Oh yeah, you're really fucking sick, Camellia. Finian's voice trembles. "I've seen this before. Only there was a hearth and an anvil and... No, I can't remember." Our best stealth is a +6. Oh, fuck, we are screwed. What does that mean? We need like a... We need a 16 or higher to succeed. Fuck it. Yeah, I figured we wouldn't. Ah, new material! Even better than old stuff. With a quick swipe of their blades, the ghouls' craftsmen finish off their prisoners and turn to attack you.
Yet another obstacle.
Oh, they...
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, they just Kill them. Why not? Oh, we'll make some work out of you fucks.
Into the fray.
Retreat is not an option.
Ah, that's bad. Amelia? And Dayron, I need a heal. What the fuck? Why are you guys, like, blocking that area? That's terrible.
This is unexpected.
Thank you. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, this is...
There are many roads to success.
Yeah, this is morbid as fuck. Good job, game. You're making my skin crawl. Is this the first area? Yeah, this is the first area. 2 doors, then. We really need to heal.
Does anyone require my counsel?
Using all the little potions at this point. Protection from evil as well, why not?
I be gone.
Some ghouls have pinned a soldier to a tombstone covered with fresh blood. He doesn't fight back, but only begs them in a weak voice. Don't eat me, please. I don't want that. Did you hear? He doesn't want it. Well, all right. Let him go, then. Dinner is cancelled. Let's go home. The ghouls burst into shrieking laughter. What if we really don't eat you? No one will touch you. You have my word. But first you have to do something. Eat some of my meat. The ghoul tears off a chunk of rotten flesh from his body and shakes it in front of the soldier's face. Eat it, eat it, eat it all and we'll let you go. But if you spit any out, we'll rip you to pieces. The soldier looks in terror at the piece of half-decayed meat dangling in front of his face, and vomits on the tombstone. The ghouls laugh hysterically. I've eaten a lot of cave delicacies in my time, but raw ghoul flesh, that doesn't sound like it would be very good for your stomach. Are you familiar with the phrase, you are what you eat? It's drivel concocted by the medical establishment to make people spend less money on delicious food and more money on doctor's visits. But on this occasion, the adage is perfectly true. Well, that's nightmare fuel. Yes, yes it is. Yes it fucking is. Alright, are we attempting to sneak stealthily again? Yeah, why not? Fail. Slightly better than last time. Well, he's dead. I guess we could save them, but we're never going to at this rate.
I will see to your demise.
The light. Take you.
That guy, that cleric has to go.
You won't survive me. Kneel before me.
This one's mine.
What do we got down here? Down here it's good, okay. Okay, knock out that cleric. Good, he's gone. Oh, man.
See? I'm indispensable.
Tiana was etched in stone. I lost my honor in my homeland. I regained it here. Okay, that's cool. Good for you.
Focus on the goal.
I will help where I can.
Sela okay? Yeah, she's okay. So we came in from here. Came in from there. That's one entrance. The other entrance is out that way. Can we open it?
I hope you appreciate this.
Okay. Yes, this is actually where we want to go. You'll see what I mean.
Watch out for trouble.
There should be, if I'm going the right way, there should be a cave down here. Dead gargoyle. Dead dude. Where's the cave? Am I wrong about the cave? There's a cave down here somewhere that I have to get to. And we're gonna have to get to, because it's actually... It will lead to something pretty good for us if we can get to it. That will actually help the party.
To be broken.
Did we lose a spell? We lost a spell. You should be there. Guess I can't find that cave. That's not good.
There are many roads to success.
We gotta find that cave. It's somewhere here. I guess we'll keep going. The disgusting stench of rotten flesh fills the room. Human bodies are impaled on iron hooks hanging from the ceiling, like cattle in a slaughterhouse. Some of them are still, while others shift and moan. You hear a faint female voice whispering a prayer. Holy Iomade, deliver us. The voice coughs wetly. Deliver us from the darkness by your hand. After casting her eyes around the room, Camellia wets her lips and pointedly pinches her nose. Commander Tira Blade. The soldier's voice trembles. I don't want to. I don't want to die. You won't die, soldier. You won't die. They'll come for us. The commander is on his way. Pray with me. Come on. Holy Iomade, don't leave us. Don't leave. The soldier's voice fades. Come on. Can you hear me? Come on. Speak. Speak. I. The soldier's hoarse voice grows louder, and then comes the crackling sound of torn flesh. I'm hungry!
Did we find trouble? No.
Oh, he's dead.
Have to resort to brute force.
Might as well kill him. Commander. Earbeth has been impaled on a metal hook and is barely breathing. Her lips move slowly, and blood pours from her mouth with her every word. You came. And this is the commander of the Knightly Order? What a pathetic sight. Cursing, Sela rushes to help Irabeth. With her help, Irabeth gets off the hook. She sways with a moan but remains standing. What lies further ahead? Did you see anything? Staunton, Vane, the fallen paladin of Drezen, he is here. With the demoness. It's a trap. Please be careful. What waste? That waste of space is still alive? Back at the Great Garrison, I thought that eyeless beast only took him with her as a snack for the road. You're lucky to be alive here, Irabeth. I am alive. This boy is not. I've also been bitten. She lowers her head, and you see a fresh bite on her neck. Praise the Inheritor, she protects me from infection. Otherwise, I'd be like him. Can you walk? And Evie is waiting at the foot of the hill. She'll help you. Yes, I'll get there. Thank you, Commander. Oh boy, yeah, we are running out of people. Oh, this is a good time for a level up, let me tell you. Holy shit. Very good time for a level up. Alright. Sela. Pure Paladin, Sela. Oh, fuck. Better reflex. Better initiative. Probably want to go with Con or Charisma. Sela's basically the beef tank right now. Wisdom couldn't be bad either, but do Charisma. I think we'll do Constitution. There we go. Bunch of new spells, which is always good. Plus some additional uses of Smite Evil, which will be very useful right now. Now, Regil, we are going Blood Ranger for him to give him extra fighting power. And with that, really the smart move would be to build up his dex to make him just hit everything that moves. The charisma's not bad to go for too, but we're going to go with dex. Let's actually boost up his perception a little bit here. Uncanny dodge is nice. We'll save me for last. Camellia, you stick with the Spirit Hunter. Really, she should just be going for the dex or wisdom. Actually, the bonus spells might be useful at this point because Camellia's kind of falling a little bit there. But then again, we don't really use her that much because I'd rather Woljif than Camellia. It doesn't matter though. Nature, religion. No, actually. Keep the Arcana down. Build up the... There we go. Let's see. Shaman touches a will, grants spell ward. Next time a foe makes attack roll against target, the ward activates. +3 deflection against their DC. That's not horrible. Battle Master. Extra attack of opportunity each round. That's pretty decent. Hampering Hex might be good. Creature within 2 penalty to AC and CMD. Standard healing. Acts as a Cure Light Wound spell using the Shaman's caster level. It's like basically a free heal. Shaman calls upon the majesty power for dragons to counter their enemies. Shaman gains dazzling display as a bonus feat, even if she does not meet the prerequisites, and she can use it when not wielding a weapon. That's actually pretty good. We got a free feat. Although we are fighting things that mostly are immune to fear. That's the big problem. You know what? Fuck it. Intimidating display. Well, lands, divine hunting. Honestly, we should probably just keep punching up that dex and make him like a fucking master of it. And what do we get? One spell. Each time a creature with a natural attack. Friendly creature within touch range. Equal number of previous consecutive hits you've made against him. Oh, that's interesting. Chameleon Stride, it could be useful against concealment and all that shit. +4 bonus on stealth. You have concealment from creatures more than 5 feet away. Attacks have a 20% miss chance, which is pretty good. Although, honestly, a free Cat's Grace would probably be for the best. No, you know, I'm going to go Chameleon Stride. Fuck it. Deron, Pure Oracle. You, my friend, are, well, charisma magnet, basically. And we're getting level 4 spell. What do we got? Chaos Hammer. Chaotic power to smite enemies. Only lawful neutral creatures are harmed by the spell. That's useless. Cure critical wounds would be very useful for us, actually. Holy Smite and Greater Magic Weapon, though. Ooh, Holy Smite. Draw upon the holy power of your smite your enemies. Only evil and neutral creatures are harmed by the spell. See, that's the problem. We have a mixed party. That actually would hurt us more. Shield of Dawn, maybe? Any creature that strikes you with a melee attack deals normal damage, but also takes some fire damage. No. Unholy Blight, no. Symbol of Revelation. Requires Diamond Dust. That's not necessary. In all honesty, Holy Smite is really fucking good. But good creatures are the only things that aren't affected. Neutral and evil are harmed. So that actually would hit Camellia and Regil and himself and Lan. We're gonna go with Cure Critical. It's the one that makes the most sense, especially right now. raptor levels. I don't see why not to give him extra hit points. Finally, me. We are very strong, if you haven't noticed. I have shit perception, though. That's a really big problem. Alright, we're getting a spell. What do we get? Blink would be good. Since it's a personal one, Blink would be very good. I could actually give myself haste. Yeah, we gotta give ourselves haste.
Never stop learning.
Especially if we get one right now, which we can use at least.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Been saving this. Everybody is more or less healed. Oh, fuck. We got a lot to do, little time to do it. And I really need to go to bed soon, because I got work in the morning. As you can imagine. Camellia, take care of the door. Thank you. That is a timely level up, though. That's going to be very helpful. There they are.
Two, keep it up. Well, how do you like my soldiers? Oh, so much prettier than yours, aren't they? And my games, so much more fun.
I did not expect that voice on this guy. The ghouls march in the square before the bell tower to the tune of Nulkinith's cheerful laughter. You see living soldiers among them, wounded, frightened to death, struggling to march in step with the undead.
Playing soldiers? How old are you? 8?
Ha!
The disgrace. Our camp was ravaged by an overgrown child with wings.
Oh, you guys are giving sass to a demon. I fucking love it.
Darling, look who's here.
Oh, you.
It's the commander. Come to return what he stole from you. It should have been you in command of this army. And these powers, they should have been yours.
You see two familiar figures in the bell tower. The fallen crusader Staunton watches marching ghouls with grim disgust. Minago takes him by the chin, her sharp claw leaving a scratch on his cheek, and turns his face to you.
Oh, darling, why so sad? Oh, please, sweetheart, say something. When you're like this, it makes me sad, too. You don't want me to be sad, do you? Come on, smile. I did everything you wanted, even better than you wanted. The fools who humiliated you got what they deserved. Can you hear them scream? And now their commander will be torn to pieces along with them. Oh, it's sure to be a fine show. Just for the two of us. And we have the best seats in the house.
She's like turned on by this, isn't she? Her sharp nails sink deeper into the dwarf's skin, and the demon's lips draw close to his face. He winces.
This is too much.
They deserve death, and what happened in Canabris was fair punishment. But this depraved torture... order your creature to finish them off, and we'll be done here.
Wow, he still has a conscience.
Sweetie, don't tell me what to do. We were too soft on them, I think. Just remember the way they humiliated you. And for what? For your part in a heroic feat? And now they would take Drezen from you? Each of them deserves 100 deaths. The only thing unfair about this is that we can kill them only once. There now. Don't pout. Kiss me, my love, and let's enjoy the spectacle.
Her clawed fingers release the dwarf's face and move lower, stroking his broad chest. A tongue resembling a fat crimson slug crawls out of Minago's mouth and reaches out to Staunton's face. The dwarf turns away, and the demon's tongue leaves a moist trace of slime on his cheek.
Hey! Hey! What are you looking at? Look at me! I'm right here! Do I need to bite your soldiers' heads off for you to notice me? I can do it, you know.
This guy's such a pathetic demon. Jesus. Staunton, don't listen to her. She'll eat you as soon as you stop being useful.
Of course she'll eat him. Or rather, she would have eaten him, but we are going to kill them both. Pity. I should have enjoyed watching the lapdog dying at his mistress's claws. I shall have to seek alternate entertainment today.
Staunton, come out of there. Come back to us. You know what you're mixed up in is beyond vile. We can help you.
We are not going to do that. We came here to rescue allies, not enemies.
Enemies can repent and become our allies. That's the noblest victory of all.
Such touching concern. What would you buy with it? Your life? You think I will defend you? Ask Minago to spare you? And then you'll fall to your knees?
Oh, poor...
What a pathetic sight!
Staunton is such a tragic figure.
Stop talking! I hate idle chatter! No Kenneth, sweetie. Bring me his head.
The monster looks at you, and for a moment you feel once more that there is no one here besides the two of you. You feel his power, the same power granted to you. You realize that a battle is coming, the likes of which you've never endured before, but your opponent will soon realize the same. You feel his power and his fear. A moment later, the monster strikes. If you haven't guessed yet, he's a mythic enemy. So, we gotta treat him like one. Still got Bless up. 45 seconds of it. Yeah, let's go. Smite Chaos. Let's get us fast. This is why I picked this. And unfortunately, you don't have anything left. We have one Smite Evil. That's what I wanted.
The spirits demand your blood!
Oh, fuck, we are all held. That's not good. Camellia. Who's that? That's a Crusader.
endure this. Press it.
Let's get medieval. Yeah!
So, it comes to this.
That's a hit. He's still held. Fuck!
Make every strike.
I'll just sit here. Don't
You've
worry
crossed
about
the wrong
me.
mark.
You're gonna go down, Nulkaneth. Oh, fuck! We did it! It's unbearable. The roars of Nulkaneth, the hissing of the ghouls, the moans of the wounded and dying. All this melds into a terrifying cacophony, an agonizing song to be torment of the tormented world. This shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be happening. It won't happen. Anger, pain, fear, all emotions subside. Boundless, triumphant power rises from somewhere deep within you. Now you only feel. What are we... Oh, fuck. What are we picking? Not hunger. Not resolution. Not rage. Maybe rage. It would actually fit the character. You know what? No. We feel hopeful. In a blinding flash illuminates the battlefield, lighting up the ghouls with their bared teeth. Rage and terror flashes across the demon's twisted muzzle, and the despair of the people's faces is replaced with joy. Ready for part 2? You're still fucking held.
You won't survive me.
You made your choice.
Reginald, you're hanging in there. I like that. Seela's down. That's not good.
You are today's sacrifice!
Yeah!
Minago! Minago! What is this? How could this be? You deceived me, you wretch! You promised I'd become...
The dying monster at your feet raises its snout into the ugly sky of the world wound.
How? This shouldn't have... Why? Staunton, what is this? What should we do?
The demon yelps and covers her mouth with her hand. She grabs her companion by the shoulders and yells.
I can't do anything with these swords. It's no use. Darling, please do something.
Occult symbols appear on her face, and they flush red like bloody ulcers.
Calm down. I said quiet. First, just get us out of here. Then we'll decide what to do.
The dwarf gives her a sharp slap on the cheek.
Right. Let's fly away quickly.
Holding Staunton close to herself, Minago disappears. That's how a demon dies, everybody. Nulkaneth lets out a long grunt and freezes at your feet, like a dirty heap of bloody fur. It grows quiet, no roaring or shrieking of monsters, no moaning of the wounded, no clamor of weapons. The dawn rises over the desecrated chapel.
What do you feel? Power? New abilities? All of this is so exciting.
Camelia's cheeks grow red and her eyes are gleaming. She lazily kicks the body of the dead Nabasu.
Well, well, so this is how it happens. The second time the strange power manifests. Just like in the Grey Garrison. Speaking of power, I doubt I'm the only one who found this demon, let's say, unusual. Stronger than any Nabasu ever described in the Order's bestiaries.
Reginald strokes his chin.
I need a mattress, preferably a magical one, so it will fly along wherever I go, and be ready if you start shaking again. It's no fun getting thrown to the rocks.
What an unexpected sensation. Like a sip of the finest wine, a soul-sapping caress. The night was difficult, but for that ending, oh, it was worth it.
The Asimar rubs his hands over his face in pleasure.
I'll be damned. That power again. It's so strange. It doesn't seem like Iomede's intervention. The gods rarely interfere in mortal affairs, and never twice in a row.
Did you see Nulkaneth's face? How unfortunate when your opponent gets new powers in the middle of the fight. The rays of the rising sun light up the gruesome battlefield, where once again you felt the strange surge of power. The road awaits. We survived, everybody! We did it. And that's what makes this worth it. Holy shit. Oh, we're still fighting? That was very weird. The music just kind of cut in and cut out of nowhere twice. Breastplate +1. Cloak of Resistance +2. Oh, hello. Belt of Constitution +2. You're going on Sela immediately. Never mind. Contradicts. I'm gonna save that for somebody else then. You can wear the breastplate. Actually, you shouldn't. Doesn't matter. The cloak though we can give you. Actually, Regil needs a cloak. Well, that was good, and we also got mythic levels now, which we have to contend with. So let's go through them. So who's this for? I don't know who this is for. Alright, we'll go through it one by one. Sela first. Extra feet, extra ability, expanded arsenal. Mythical dodge, destructive shockwave, emergency potion, flawless attacks. Oh my goodness, we got so much shit here. Double the bonus for your attack rolls, weapon focus. She has thundering blows. Toughness provides you with twice as many hit points, and when you're below 0, you gain DR10 Epic. Yeah, we're going with that. Why the fuck would I not? Because you are the beef tank. Regil, you get a feat now. You got a lot of options, my friend. Weapon Finesse Mythic. When using Weapon Finesse, you can use your dex... Oh. Oh, two-weapon fighting. Yeah. That's just gonna make you more deadly. Camellia. You know what? Let's give her some dodge. Oh, you can go anywhere. Deadly aim. +3 bonus on range damage rolls set 2 when your base piece is +4. Oh god, that's insane. Mythic point blank shot. Benefit bonus on attack and damage rolls granted by it then. Double the bonuses on your attack rolls from weapon focus and greater weapon focus with the longbow. And of course we can go with feats and abilities. Destiny, you no longer suffer the racial penalty to an ability score. Only races with a penalty to an ability score can take... Oh! What would be his penalty? No, we're not going to do that. Extra mythic ability is also an option here. +1 bonus of attacks every time you maximum to your mystic rank. The bigger they are, the easier they hit. You gain a bonus to your attack rolls with ranged weapons equal to the penalty to AC the target receives from their size. Ooh. Yeah, that can be useful. Give him that one. Deron. You got a lot of shit you can get to. Allows you to craft potions up to level 6. Whenever you channel an enemy to heal or kill, it's especially potent. When you channel energy, the damage you heal or deal increases. Oh yeah. Going there. And now me. This is looking good. Mythic Hero. Mythic Power Attack. When you use Power Attack, you gain a +3 bonus on melee damage rolls instead of +2. Okay. Oh, that's pretty solid. You know what? The Battle Axe weapon focus might be worth doing. All spells you cast that belong to it have their caster level increased. That could be useful. The power attack though is... Yeah, we gotta do the power attack. We get Freedom's Child. We can summon an Azada Bralani. That's fucking cool. And we're really hard to kill. Okay. Well, this has been a siege, war of attrition that has been very difficult, I must say. But it is also late for me, and it's time for me to go. I think.
For trouble.
Yeah, we can't keep going right now. I want to, but we're not going to be able to.
Keep your calm.
On the plus side, we have been able to take the area, finally. It's not been easy. No, to say the least, it's not been easy. How do you like the game? Erebus Gaming i7, I love this game. It is really fucking good. I played it before. This is the first time I'm using this class, with the Scald class. First time I'm going for the Azada Mythic Path. And also the first time I'm playing it on the core rule set. Because, yeah, I gotta make it more difficult for myself. I am thoroughly enjoying it, and I hope you've been enjoying it too for me, with my commentary and all the shit I've been doing tonight. But I'll be back tomorrow to play more Wrath of the Righteous for all you folks that are watching right now. I just want to thank you all for actually being here on the stream tonight. It is always a pleasure to have folks watching. And just a reminder, if you're feeling jaunty, you can join our Discord. We do have a Discord server for the Party Goblin stream. Check it out in the links below. Same thing with our Ko-fi if you feel like you're donating, or just simply want to follow the channel. Go right ahead. Always a pleasure to do so too. Until then, I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.